This is me, Jen Joseph. I've just passed one of those milestone zeros in my birthday. I'm an NLP coach and run my own coaching company called Envisage Executive Coaching. I very much wanted to mentor and coach others so that they could also achieve their goals. People like you and me who wanted support to find their potential, their purpose, and their best relationships. For the past 30 years, I was able to coach and mentor, managing in the voluntary sector or working as a human resources officer with some of the best leaders in the IT sector. I coach individuals and groups to find clarity in their identity, to develop self-esteem, allowing the esteem in self to guide you to your purpose, to become a more attractive person, to be consistently motivated and use your thoughts to provide your deepest desires. You know, our thoughts, when properly directed, allow us to become more successful, to gain unimagined wealth, to achieve greater personal development, build better relationships, and turn into inspirational leaders. Along the way, there are things I have learned that you should know. These are: always set goals, manage your thoughts, follow your dreams, be yourself. The law of attraction is only one of the laws of abundance. Take risks and challenge yourself. Be nice to people. Leadership always demonstrates integrity and tells the truth. Face difficulties head on. Be focused and passionate. So I was thinking, how can I help others? And a thought ran through my mind. Why not do a regular web seminar for people who have limited money to invest in themselves and who would appreciate a heads up on what to do? The idea, a penny for your thoughts, was born. So I'll be delivering a new web seminar at least once per month, and through them we can all learn and grow. You can comment on these seminars, ask questions on things that are of concern to you, or express concerns that you feel powerless to address through other means. But what am I committed to in these web seminars? Well, I'm committed to exploring issues which get in the way of our personal development. So I will give you keys to unlocking information, tools to develop your potential and performance, and insight so that you can exercise greater choice. Together we will look at how we interpret our world. But what does that really mean to you? Well, each webinar will give you insight to understand your world and help you to solve the problems or the barriers to gaining promotions, increase your income, or creating better relationships. In the past, you may have asked the questions such as, I'm frustrated with my life, with my business, with my relationships, but what can I do next? Or, what am I trying to accomplish this year? Or, I've tried everything to double my business, my happiness, my income, but it isn't working. What can I do? Well, I've gone through these questions myself, so I will coach you into exploring 10 known principles to success and consequently wealth. These are: 1. Understanding that hard work and knowledge on their own will not bring success. Yep, that's right. Knowledge and hard work don't always bring you the success you want. Allowing your creative thinking to be associated to your belief will always give you extraordinary abilities to execute your ideas. Why? Because when those two elements are coupled together, you have unbounded resources within you. 3. To achieve success, your thoughts and energy needs to be focused on your desires without ceasing. So, like the triangle, which doesn't have an exit, you just keep going until you reach an end, and then you turn the corner and keep going again. 4. You must have an understanding of what success looks like, feels like, and sounds like. Wishing is not going to help. 5. Your desire for wealth, your thoughts and your ideas need to be visioned and always present in your dreams. When focusing on your success, wealth, objectives, or goals, you will need to be asking yourself, have I visualized what I really want? If you make things worse than they are, that's exactly what you'll get, something worse than you already had. But for those who are seeking success and wealth, the answer is to make things better than they already appear to be. 7. Know that it's not a matter of what you want. It's not just that. It's not just, do I want a house or a job, success, wealth, or just another pair of shoes? It must be fixed in your mind before you will obtain it. You must be able to see it, have an idea of what you're going for. 8. Understand the difference between a need and a desire. When the extra difference, it only comes through the desire for something new, which is life-changing, and in this way you'll have more than you have now. Why? A need doesn't push us, but a desire does. Know that our goals do not become real due to a constructive or a destructive power of thought, unless we give them life through vivid visualization. An irrefutable truth that no matter what challenges face it, it will always stand up, and if you commit yourself to doing this, will always achieve success is this. Understand that our fears are just as magnetic as our creative thoughts, and it is the intensity, emotional quality, and depth of feeling which produce our desire in the exact proportion to our focus or passion. Get more passion. See your vision in 3D. In other words, our thoughts coupled with emotion create the things around us, whether they are deliberate or they're subconscious. I'll be using the web seminars to coach you and unravel the greatest resource available to you, your thoughts and your imagination, so that you can create the things you desire most. Check out the freebie, I Was Holding It Together. If you like this and want more, subscribe. By subscribing, you'll have access to new webinars each month. Upcoming topics are: why can't I make any progress? When will I get rich? Why does nothing seem to work for me? I hate my job. Please leave a comment or a question below.